Huge and powerful Thunderjaw, one of the most deadly machines in Horizon. Some time ago I played Zero Dawn, and I fell in love with this universe. If so, I had to build something out of Lego. An idea came to me and I started building it. Thunderjaw was great at first. Then I thought I built a piece of land. 10,000 parts later, my new design is ready. Today we will go on the last hunt. It's time for the final of the Hunting Grounds. Welcome to my channel. This is the 4th episode of Horizon series. Much of this project is ready. The end is close. Very close. So, yes, you will see the ready MOC in this episode. This means I've finished building the second baseplate. There will be a lot of new details and interesting things. So, sit back and let's get started. Final episode. Huge open world. Great plot. Excellent combat system. This is Horizon, one of my favorite games. On the occasion to release the Forbidden West on PC, I decided to build my project. I've only played Zero Dawn so far, but I hope to play the second part soon. I think my laptop won't run new part after all. I need to think about buying PlayStation 5, or I will wait for new, Pro version. Construction is slowly coming to the end. After all, it's already the final episode. But maybe some of you are here for the first time. Quick review of previous episodes. In the first one you will learn everything about my Thunderjaw. You will see all the details. I also discussed there about the instruction that is available. In the second episode I start building the first baseplate. A GRAZER machine also appears. I prepared a tutorial for it. In the third episode, another machine, Watcher, joins with a tutorial. But it's not everything. I discussed the wind turbine there and add the first plans. There's a lot of this stuff, so as you can see, it's worth watching the previous episodes as well. This time there won't be a new machine, but a second Watcher joins the party. This means that Aloy will have big problems in my diorama. There will be 2 Watchers here, and 2 GRAZERs. One of my favorite machines, less than 100 parts, but the biggest problem will be Thunderjaw. This beast has already sent many Noras to the afterlife. I think 5 machines are still a lot for the first Horizon MOC, right? One more shot of all the machines I have. Additionally, there is a tailneck. Many of you asked me to show what it looks like with my Thunderjaw. Pretty cool, right? I think all the machines looks great together. Tailneck is the official set, the rest are my own MOCs. I think I'll definitely try to build my own tailneck one day. Although I'm also thinking about Stormbird. We'll see next year. My BIRCH is on Bricklink. Hopefully the last. I think I have all the parts for it now. I got bricks modified in reddish brown here. Handle plates 2x1. Handle plates 1x1. And the same in white. Green leaves for spruce. I also have second type of leaves, orange and yellow. Finally, a 2x1 plates in olive green. I am going back to construction, and this time I'll start with the detail. The bridge is ready. I already mentioned it in the second episode, and it's finally here. Wooden structure, but in this case it's completely enough. Bright blue inserts stand out here. Bridges in Horizon often have decorations, so I added an element to make the bridge look more interesting. The design is quite simple. You see what it looks like from every side. I think it turned out very nice. The scale is perfect too. I will attach the bridge to the terrain and it's ready. I will add Aloy and see how it turned out. Looks great, I like it very much. I'm starting to build the second baseplate. It will be a little smaller than I planned. Dimensions are 21 by 88 stats, so about 10 stats less. I think this size is enough for me. Thanks to this I will also save a lot of parts, because many of them are slowly running out. I added Technic bricks and now I can connect both base plates. The entire diorama will have dimensions 54 by 88 stats. That's quite a lot. I put my Thunderjaw up to see what it looked like in that spot. I think it will be fine, so I can continue building. The next step of construction is to make a strong frame. Thanks to this, the entire base plate will be strong and will be not bent. I use almost all my Technic bricks to build both base plates. Technic bricks 16 by 16 would be the best for building such things. I have to buy them. The next step is to raise the entire structure, so that the height the second base plate match to the first. For this purpose I added a lot of 2x4 bricks, which luckily I have a lot. Although I would like to have even more of them. If you have the opportunity to buy them at a low price, do it. They are always useful. I connected both base plates for a while. Now I can check where I still need to raise the ground. Additionally, I can check whether the sides of base plates match. I also marked a few places where there will be rocks. There won't be as many of them as on the first base plate, but I will add a few. In the next step I slowly fill in the area. There's a lot going on here. The terrain is, as always, very diverse. Good thing I have a lot of olive green parts. Two places deserve attention. One with front plate 2x1. This will be another place with tall grass. Second place is the area with medium nougat. I will add something here that I probably mentioned in the first episode. And I completely forgot about it. I built a campfire. Quite a simple construction. I had to keep the right shape here, just like in the game. I think it turned out very nice. Campfire goes to base plate, and I can keep building. I added next layers in olive green. I also adjusted the height of the terrain to the first base plate. I am still missing 8x16 plate in olive green, but I've already ordered it, and I will add it in the next step. All this MOC is the biggest terrain building I think I've done so far, and while building this, I am slowly missing castle series. The next step is very important. As you can see, I added some tiles. And some of you probably already know why. Yes, this is where my Thunderjaw will be. It's located on quite a large part of this area. I hope I have enough space for other things. I took this big machine. I've already filled the entire area. I added a lot of small plates, slopes and other parts here. I also added small rocks in a few places. There are much fewer on them than on the first base plate. On the right side I added another round plates 2x1, where will be another area with tall grass. Time for plants. I'll add tall grass first. I use sausage parts here. The grass looks good, but these parts don't stick very well. They like to fall out. A few more and it's done. I added more plants that will appear on this base plate. There aren't that many of them, but I have to leave some space for Thunderjaw. There are several types of plants here. I also added some that appear in the game. Plants for a hill, and for making arrows. I also had the idea to add metal flower. This is one of the things that we collect in the game, but I ran out of space for this element, so not this time. It's time for second type of tree. There are several types in the area I'm building, so I decided to add the birches here. Additionally, there will be a lot of yellow leaves, just like in the game. The tree design is similar to the one appearing in my other MOCs. I plan to build 3 trees, but I only have space for 2. If you like this tree, I have instruction for it. Time to add trees on my MOC. The remaining trees and the wind turbine were also returned to their places. If successful, my diorama will appear at several exhibitions, unless I came up with some new big project. I came up with the idea to make viewing this project more enjoyable for visitors. I will add another items from the game. There will be remains of an old civilization to be found. I have some metal things here. I'll hide them somewhere on my diorama. It's always an extra element of fun. The project is almost ready, so it's time to add all the machines. After 3 months of building, my MOC is ready. This is the largest Thunderjaw stand you've ever seen. I think the whole project has about 10,000 parts, maybe a little more. Construction was very interesting because it's completely new topic on my channel. It was first time doing something from post-apo. And how do you like my hunting grounds? Let me know in the comment. This was my first Horizon game project, and certainly not the last. I have a few more machines planned. I think I'll want to do the Stormbird. This machine can cause many problems. It will look great with my Thunderjaw. I think I'll come back to this topic next year. For now I'm going back to castle. Okay, that's it for final episode. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye!